Hello again, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and my fellow dweebs. Spank the Monkey back again with another unboxing video. And this time it's going to be the OG Commander Legends set. I had opened recently about 4 set boosters from the new Baldur's Gate Commander set. And now this time we're going to be opening up the OG ones. One thing that we noticed from the new Commander Legends set is that there weren't a lot of spicy reprints, and I think as a draft experience it would be quite good. But I think for people like me who are hunting for those nice reprints and cards of value, that set wasn't really so good. And interestingly enough, the spoilers for Double Masters have come out already, and it looks like Double Masters will be the actual successor to the Commander Legends set that we have here. So why don't we start off with opening the first box, and let's see if we get any good and spicy hits. So this came out sometime in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, and has been quite popular. For this particular box, or for this particular set, we have 24 boosters with about 20 cards each. So I've already opened about maybe 3 of these boxes over the last 2 years, and they've been pretty good experiences so far. So I'm just hoping that we get some good cards from this, and hoping that we get that Jeweled Lotus that's been eluding me so far. Alright, let's begin with the first pack. So here we go. Alright, let's just go through the commons quite quickly. Gift of Paradise, that's pretty good. Alright, so getting into the uncommons: Burnished Heart, Humble Defector, Gildas Commons, and we get a Rejuvenating Springs for the land, Rayam for the legendary creature, Huane for the other rare, and then we get a Miara foil treatment for the uncommon. Okay, and then the Monarch card. Okay, so far we have a land cycle, and hoping to get some more. Okay, going through the commons. Alright, here we go. So we have Made to Stand, Victimize, Armorcraft Judge. Ooh, and our first spicy hit. We get Jeska's Will. Perfect, this is great. A staple for red decks. You can slot this anywhere. However, I know that there's a reprint of this in one of the new Commander precons, and so I think the value of this card may go down, as this had shot up from the time that this came out in the first Commander Legends deck. But that's good for players, right? Like, if now there's going to be a reprint in the Commander precon, so there will be some more supply out there, and will be more accessible to all players, and it's probably going to be something we'll see a lot more in the coming weeks and months. Right, so for the legendary, we get an Ooze, Slurk, Keleth, and we get a foil Bitter Revelation. So let me put the foils in another pile over there. We get the spicy ones over here. Alright, so let's go to the next pack. So we start out pretty good. We get Rejuvenating Springs, and then Jeska's Will for the rares. Okay, so here we go. Preordain, Foundry Inspector, Phyrexian Rager, Commander Sphere, and okay, starting here. Coastline Marauders. I think this is actually a pretty good red card. It's a 0/3 human pirate. However, whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+0 for each land defending player controls. So this is quite good, only for 3 mana. And I have this in one of my decks, pretty good. Okay, we have Horizon Scholar, Slaughter the Strong, so one of these targeted board wipes. And for the rare, we have Nightshade Harvester, so it's 3 in black, Elf Shaman 2/2. Whenever land enters the battlefield under opponent's control, that player loses 1 life, and then you put a 1/1 counter on Nightshade Harvester. Okay. We have Elena for the legendary creature, and then we get Nimrus Oana's Trickster for the rare. And then we have a Undying Rage foil and a treasure token. Okay, so that pack was so-so, but hoping that we can get some more good hits. Okay, going on to the next pack. So, Point of Betrayal, Seared Means. Okay. Okay, so for the uncommons, Vow of Wildness, Hero's Blade, Ordeal of Nylea. Okay, we get Blasphemous Act. I think this is probably one of the better board wipes, especially in Commander, since you're playing against 3 other players, and you'd assume that there are going to be a lot more creatures in the battle on the battlefield. So this is really a very good board wipe in red. So that's a pretty good hit. We got Togo, Goblin Weaponsmith, and an uncommon Tuya Bearclaw for the legendary creature. And we get a foil Cage of Hands and Piper, plus a zombie token. Okay, so far we've opened 4 packs, and they've been so good so far. So I'm hoping that we can continue this trend, and let's see where we go. So, okay, on to Cloak, Aqueous Form. That's a pretty good enchantment. Ancient Animus, Fire Diamonds, Squad Captain, Armillary Sphere. Okay, Command Tower, which is always pretty good. Okay, and then we get the Supreme Will, Orzhov Advocist, Gilt Leaf Winnower, and for the rare, Promise of Tomorrow. So this is 2 and a white enchantment. Whenever a creature you control dies, exile it. At the beginning of each end step, if you control no creatures, sacrifice Promise of Tomorrow and return all cards exiled with it to the battlefield under your control. And the flavor text says Death Can Wait. Okay, then we get Felice for the legendary creature, and then a Halana, Kessig Ranger, and a foil Lifecrafter's Gift. Okay, so no spicy foils so far, except for Miara. They're all common foils. So maybe you can get something good there. Alright, going on to the next pack. Runaway Together. Check out the card. It's pretty funny. Okay. Wild Sarbrans, Blade Brand, Murder. Okay. Anointer of Valor, Scrounging Bandar. Interesting. A Cat Monkey. Moss Diamond. Okay. And here we go for the uncommons. We have the Lightning Rig Crew, Reclamation Sage, which is again a pretty steady green card. Mask of Memory, and for them, oh, we have our first mythic, and it's a Scroll Rack. So wow, this is a pretty good, I would say, box so far. We have Jessica's Will and the Scroll Rack. So these are the Jessica's Will and Scroll Rack are, I think, one of the top 5 value cards of this particular set. So yeah, this is pretty good. Just notice though that we have some damage over here, if you can see in the top left corner. Yeah, so it's our first mythic Scroll Rack. Then we get Nadir. Oh, and it's a 2 mythic pack. We get a Chroma, Vision of Ixidor. Wow, perfect. So check that out. 6/6 legendary creature, Angel, for white and 5 flying, first strike, vigilance, and trample. At the beginning of each combat until end of turn, each creature you control gets +1/+1, depending on the keywords, right? So this is pretty good. This is a very strong card. And we get a foil Fencing Ace. Now that was a very, very spicy pack. Pretty good. So let's continue. Maybe we can make another pile over here for the spicy hits. Let me get the Jeska's Will. Okay, let's move that over there. So far, we're doing pretty well for this particular box. In the first third of this unboxing. Now, I'm hoping that we can continue the momentum all throughout. Let's get to the next pack. Okay, Fleshbag Marauder, one of my least favorite cards. I've had some bad memories with that, care of Chum-Q. Okay, and then we start with the uncommons. Oops. So we have a Fencing Ace, Null Caller, a Volcanic Torrent, and our first rare is Wrong Turn. So this is an instant, 2 and blue. Target opponent gains control of target creature. So this is permanent, is it? I guess so. It doesn't say end of turn, right? So it says if an attacking or blocking creature changes controllers, it's removed from combat. Okay. Then we get a legendary artifact creature Golem, Armix Filigree Thrasher for the legendary creature. And we get an uncommon Malcolm, Keen-Eyed Navigator, and a foil Welding Sparks. Another zombie token. Okay. So far, we have 3 mythics from 7 packs, which is, I think, pretty good. Now we're going to the 8th pack, so the last pack for this third. And, okay, uncommon. Thirst for Knowledge, Demonic Lore, Brass Herald, and for our first rare is Rakshasa Debaser. So it's 4 black cat demon 6/6. Whenever this attacks, put target creature card from defending player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Wow, okay, this is pretty good. We have the Abomination of Llanowar, Prava of the Steel Legion, and a foil Staunch Throne Guard. Elf Warrior for the token. So we ended that third with a so-so pack. So far, we have 3 mythics, all pretty good. Then we have one of Rejuvenating Springs for the land. Now we're going to the first pack of the second third. Okay, Makeshift Munitions, Enjoy Gift, Time Range. Okay, Fleshbag. Okay, so we have Golem Artisan, another Coastline Marauders, Patron of the Valiant, and we have Staff of Domination for the rare. We have Kidis for the legendary creature, and a second rare, Belbe, Corrupted Observer. Okay, and then a foil Gale Strike. And we have another Prismatic Piper and a treasure token. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Next pack, Aqueous Form. Okay, Gift of Paradise again. Those commons: Volcanic Dragon, Merchant Raiders, Sandstone Oracle, Court of Bounty. So this is 2 green. When it enters battlefield, you become the monarch. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you're the monarch instead, you may put a creature or land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay, then we have Arami of the Dead Tide. And we have a second rare, Amareth the Lustrous. So it's a 3 green, white, blue, legendary dragon, 6/6. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it shares a card type with that permanent, you may reveal that card and put it into your hand. So card advantage there. Crushing Vines foil and a treasure token. Moving along. So now we're getting now to the middle of this particular set. So looking through the commons. What is the best value common in this particular set? I will have to look that up after we open this. Okay, so starting off with the uncommons, Daring Saboteur, Fate's Fetters, Cast Down. For the rare, we have Slash the Ranks, right? It's another board wipe. Rogark, Son of Roga, and Anara, Wolvid Familiar. Okay, and we have a rare foil, which is the Blade Drift prototype, and Soldier token. Are you guys excited for Double Masters? It looks like it's going to be a very spicy set. The reprints that we were hoping for, the Baldur's Gate Commander Legends set, seems to be all in Double Masters, so I'm quite interested for it. I got a couple of boxes myself on pre-order, so hopefully we can open that soon and pick up something spicy. Okay, so we have Nullcaller, Imperious Perfect. What is this? So it's a 2 and green elf warrior, 2/2. Other elves you control get +1/+1, and then you can tap this with green to create a 1/1 elf warrior token. Okay, Thought Vessel. Okay, we have Zat's Will for the first rare, and then we have Arden. We have Tekik, Salvage Splicer for the second legendary. Then we have a foil Core Cartographer. Okay, we are now getting to the second half of this particular set. So we started off pretty strong, but the middle packs have been quite lame so far. Let's see if we can pick up the pace over here. Okay, so let me just put these comments away as that pile grows. So we have Furnace Celebration, Siren Storm Tamer, Hunter's Insight, and for the rare, we have the Hull Breachers. So this would have been a spicy hit had it not been banned, but well, now it's been banned, and I think in terms of price, it's actually dropped quite significantly over the last few months since this was banned. But this again is one of those cards that, you know, can be abused, and you'd hate being going up against this particular card. So let's put that over here. We have Breaches for the secondary, for the legendary creature. And we have a second rare, which is Eligeth. And then we have a foil Crimson Fleet Commander. Okay, so that would have been a spicy pickup had it been not banned. So I wonder if they're going to unban that anytime soon. Okay, so we're going through the next couple of commons over here. Okay, putting that away. So we have Open the Armory, another Guiltleaf Winnower, Grafted War Gear. For the rare, we have a Training Center for the land, Rebek as the legendary creature. We have an uncommon Hamza, Guardian of Arashin, and Shimmermere foil, and then Monarch token. Alright, we're coming up to the last few packs of the second third of this set. Again, started out strong. We're sort of middling out here. Hopefully we can turn that around. Okay. So let's go to first response. Angelic Armaments. Sifter Worm for the uncommon. We have a mythic. Triumphant Reckoning. So this is 6 white, white, white sorcery. Return all artifact, enchantment, and planeswalker cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Alright. Click down here. Then you have Keskit the Flesh Sculptor. Yeah, uncommon Glacian Power Stone Engineer. And, ooh, a nice foil 3 visits. Pretty good. And a copy token. So far we have 3 mythics, and Jessica's Will. So that pack where we got both the Scroll Rack and a Chroma, double mythic pack. So we were quite lucky with that one. And now we have Triumphant Reckoning as a third mythic. Okay, let's put the comments over here. Okay, so we have Scholar of the Ages, Noxious Dragon, Shimmermere, Amphion Mutineer. So what is this? So it's 3 and blue, Salamander Pirate. When Amphion Mutineer enters battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-Salamander creature. That creature's controller creates a 4/3 blue Salamander Warrior creature token. Then it comes with Encore. Right, we get Ghost of Ramirez Di Pietro, and then Alharu, and a foil Maelstrom Colossus. Okay, so now we are in the last third of this set. So we did pick up another mythic, Triumphant of Reckoning, sort of recursion spell, but we're still looking for some of the bigger hits. Hopefully we get that. Okay, so let's start off with Interpret the Signs, Dreamstone Hedron, Feast of Succession. Then we get a Plague Reaver for the rare. We get Esior for the legendary creature, and Numa for another legendary creature, Opal Palace foil, Prismatic Piper, and a treasure token. Okay, moving over to the next pack. So let's again just go through the commons quite quickly. Here we go. Starting off with Intangible Virtue, Codex Shredder, okay, Arcane Signet, nice staple here. So we have our fourth mythic, which is the Portraiser. So this is an Orc Pirate for 3 red, 4/4 Orc Pirate. Whenever Portraiser deals combat damage to a player, untap each creature you control. After this combat phase, there is an additional combat phase. And Portraiser can attack a player it has already tapped this turn. Okay, so this is pretty good, the effect over there. And then we have Miara, which we got earlier. And we have Jury, the Master of the Review. And we have a foil mythic Vial Smasher the Fierce. So this is for 1 black and red, legendary Goblin Berserker, 2/3. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, choose an opponent at random. Vial of Smasher the Fierce deals damage equal to that spell's convert mana cost to that player or planeswalker that player controls. And it has Partner. Okay, this is pretty good. Pick up over here. Nice etched foil mythic. Okay. Moving on. So far we have 5 mythics. And the way things are going, we can probably expect maybe one more. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we start off with Meteoric Mace, Scaled Behemoth, Confiscate, okay, and then a rare War Room, nice. Tormod the Desecrator, okay, we have a rare Gore Muldrak Amphinologist, and a foiled Slith Ascendant. Alright, so let's go through the commons again real quick. Okay, here we go. Now let's start off with Skilled Animator, Kanji's Lieutenant, Quombage Witches, and for the rare we have Horizon Stone. So what is this? It's 5 colorless. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes colorless instead. Interesting. I wonder how you would use this particular card. Okay, we have Kanji Skywarden, and we have an uncommon Brynelin the Moon Kraken, and we have a foil Scape Diver Serpent and a Soldier Token. Okay, so we have 5 packs left. The set, I think this is still pretty okay, but we just need one more strong mythic to take this over the top, and I would think this would be a good box. Let's see. Mindless Automaton, Frenzied Saddle Brute, Monstrous Onslaught, check out the art on that. We get Sweet Gum Recluse for the first rare, and then Faltis. And we get another rare, no, uncommon, Emoti, Mr. Cascade down there, and a foil Sifter Worm. And we get a Golem Token. So hoping for one more mythic or at least one more spicy hit. And I would say that we would have been able to get some value out of this particular set. Okay. So let's go through those commons quite quickly. Right, we have Burning Anger, Vow of Flight, Nadir's Nightblade, and a rare Soul of Eternity. Okay, we have a Radiant Serra Angel, and another rare creature, Senjir the Dark Baron. Okay. And a common Soul's Might. Okay, down to the last 2 packs. Still hoping for one more good mythic or rare. Hoping that we can end this with a bang. Alright, so we have Return to Dust, Lore Seeker Stone, Strength of the Pack, Root Weaver Druid for the rare. For the legendary, we get Hans Eriksson, so 2 rares, and it's a triple rare pack. We have Obeka Brute Chronologist, and we get a foil Forceful Denial. Okay, and then Prismatic Piper and a Monarch Token. Down to the last pack. So we got a triple rare pack just a while ago, but nothing spicy. So let's hope that we can end this with a good hit to close the show. Okay, and we get a Vow of Torment, Fathom Fleet Swordjack, Sunset Pyramid, and for the rare, Wheel of Misfortune. Okay. Captain Vargas Wrath. And do we get anything spicy here in the end? It's a rare Zara Renegade Recruiter. Alright, and then the common Stone Fury. Okay, so that's it for the first of two Commander Legends boxes, the OG. I think spicy hits. We get Scroll Rack, Jessica's Will, and Akroma. And we get this nice Vile Smasher, the Fierce Foil Etched, Port Razor, Mythics. We got 5 Mythics, 1 nice spicy Jessica's Will, 2 lands, or 3 lands, 2 lands from the land cycle for this particular set, and a War Room. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you on the next unboxing. Bye!